Hi, it's Molly and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a quick unboxing and swatch video. I'm going to be showing you the version 3. If you followed my blog or channel at all, you know that I've been a mascara fan for a while. This is the version 2 of her kit, and as you can see, I am a big fan of Walnut. I think it's a really great cream contour shade for fair and light skin. I actually made a whole palette that's in the other room of just cream contour shades. So let's dive right into the swatches, and then I wanted to come back and talk a little bit more about my tips for working with cream makeup. In addition to all of those products that I just swatched for you, I also picked up 3 of the magnetic cases. These are the 2 smaller versions, and I will say these have some of the best mirrors I've ever used. I don't know why the mirrors are just so clear to me, and so I feel like if you travel a lot or you wanted to just keep this in your purse. The mirror is actually really decent for doing your makeup out of it. And this is the double decker with a mirror on one side and then an empty palette on the other side. So great if you wanted to keep cream and powder products in the same palette. Like you could do your foundation, your contour on one side and then do like your eyeshadows on another side, etc. I wanted to show you, these are my old mascara brushes. This is the old foundation brush, and this is the eyeshadow brush, which is still available. It just looks a little bit different because this is the older version. Like I was saying, I've been using mascara products for a while, so I kind of tend to hold on to all of these older items just because I really like them. What I love about this brush is that you can pinch the end to pick up product, and then when you start to put on product, after the product is applied, you can release the pressure and then use the same exact brush to blend the product in. So that's one thing that I really like about this. This brush, the eye brush, has an awesome pencil brush attached, as well as a nice crease brush for blending. So these brushes are great. Now the new mascara brushes, and forgive me because mine are a little bit dirty, but whatever. This is the powder brush, and to be honest, I haven't used it that much yet. This is the Maskcara 30-second hack brush, and I really like this brush, but I will say this is the side for contour, and it is more densely packed. Just means it's packed tighter at the base than the old brush. So I do use a lighter touch with this, because if you really go in deep, you're gonna get too much product on, and then you can still again release it and blend with the same exact brush. This pointed side is also really great for getting in underneath your eyes, and I can see how if you were in a big rush, the 30-second hack brush, you probably could get your makeup done in 30 seconds to a minute. I found myself having to be really careful because I was tugging on my skin around the eye area with this brush. Like I was applying it and kind of tugging a little bit more than I'd like to, just because that skin is really delicate around that area. I also picked up makeup remover wipes, and I wanted to talk a little bit about them because I don't actually use makeup remover wipes to take the makeup off my face. I use a cream cleanser which dissolves all makeup, and then that way you don't have any breakouts or skin irritations. But I love having makeup wipes on hand because I think it's best when you're working with powder and cream products, but especially with cream products. I like to put a little bit on the back of my hands sometimes so that I can control how much is going on, and then I just take a little bit out of here to keep putting my product on. That way, if you're just putting it on your finger or on a brush, you can sort of, you feel like you just have to use whatever's on the brush. And I have found that I just like to control it a little bit more so that I'm not putting on a ton of product. My other tip in working with cream products is to make sure you are mixing them up right away. Now, this is shadow, and if you can see at the edge, it looks really, really light. And with all cream products, you want to mix them up and really get in there. Don't be afraid to like really get in there and mix the product up, because they have just all of the emollient qualities that make them so nice and really sink into the skin. Can also just make them get like a little bit funky while they're traveling. It's going to be changing temperatures from the manufacturer to the warehouse within the shipping system. So you're just going to want to make sure that you mix those up. I just think that's how you get the best results with cream products. Now, I like to use the Maskcara Cosmetics a little bit differently than Cara does or other people, how I've seen it done. I do not use it as my whole face of foundation. I prefer to either start with a tinted moisturizer. Right now I have the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue on, and then I am using, let's see, what did I use today? I used White Peach as my concealer, and then I used a combination of Olive and Walnut as my contour. You can do it however you want. That's how I prefer to do it. I just think that the contour shade is really beautiful, but I just want it where I want it. And the same thing with the highlight shades. I don't necessarily want it all over my face. I want it where I want it. I don't know. You know, you can totally use it however you want. That's how I use it and how I prefer it. I'm also wearing Baby Watermelon on my cheeks and my lips with a little bit of lip balm over it, and I'm wearing shadow in my brows today as my brow pomade. So what you're going to do is take your shade and you'll pop the top of the tin off. You'll grab your palette and pop it in there. I'm going to do the same thing, grab White Peach now, and I'll just make a nice fair toned highlight or concealer and contour palette. Just pop those in. And now I'm going to do the same thing with Walnut. I literally have, I think, 4 tins of walnut going right now. So I need to focus up and just finish one. But you know, the nice thing is you can always take a clean foundation spatula and pick up the old product and just blend it in with the new tins, which is probably what I should be doing. And this one is Stone, so let's pop the top off of that. And then there you go. You have a nice custom palette for traveling, for every day, whatever you want. You could put your illuminator and your blush in here as well. You know, whatever works for you. So when you want to get them out, you can just take a knife or something sharp, and then, you know, obviously just be careful because you are working with your products and you want to be careful not to damage them. And then just take this and in the corner right here, just lift it up and pop your product out. Okie doke, so I think that's everything about working with cream products, how to load and unload the magnetic palettes. If you can think of anything else, please definitely ask. Go check out those older posts. You can see more swatches if you want to see the difference between the old mascara and the new mascara. I really do love the walnut shade. I think it's just such a beautiful, perfect cream contour for fair and light skin tones. I think it looks super natural. So I think that's everything, but definitely feel free to ask if you have any questions. My next purchase from Maskcara is going to be a few of the eyeshadows. I want to start slowly adding a few of those into my kit as well and just test them out. So once I test them out, I will be updating you all. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.